Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Dose. We are, of course, on Dynasty Scrolls and we are finishing up the Celebrate the Festival event. We're going to talk about where I spent my currency in. Um, and if you didn't catch the previous video, I'm still of the opinion that the God's Blessing for this event is a ripoff. It took me a little while to come around to that way of thinking, so I do thank you, Tom, for putting it in a mathematical sense that you get 105 legendary summons on a limited hero event, or you get 65 shards if you spend the same amount on this event's God Blessing. Uh, I'm a gambler at heart, so I'm going to always go with the limited hero. So at least we can decide that events without leaderboards are generally trash. For those that spend, well, this doesn't apply to you. I mean, I'd like to encourage you to make some informed decisions when spending money. That is, of course, my goal too. I do not discriminate between those that are free to play, that are light spenders, or whales. We love you all here. We are inclusive on this channel. So if you do have questions about spending, do not hesitate to ask myself or Tom or another member. Will happily give you some advice or directions. I think a lot of the questions I typically get asked are, what do I spend my gold on? Where do I spend my gold? And what do I spend my gold on? So let's just answer that first before we delve too far into the Celebrate the Festival. Generally speaking, I feel like we can coin the phrase here that gold is king, and by far, if the gold is king, then the queen would be stamina pills. Generally speaking, every day I buy my stamina pills, and the reason is it just ties so well into making progress. So, player progress is determined by, well, I want to say two deciding factors. Story mode is necessary. You need stamina in order to progress story mode. You'll unlock a lot of your fiefdoms and you'll unlock a lot of your character development. But story mode is historically tied in with player progress in terms of levels. So your level up capability for gaining experience points directly, I want to say it is directly tied into your ability to blitz. Now, blitz is like an alternative method to spending stamina through your campaign. So everyone should, of course, be blitzing each day unless they're saving up like I am for Zhao. So I'm going to save up for Zhao and then do my blitzes on him. I've got about 142 stamina pills, but again, or 148. Ooh, lovely. But like I said, you should be buying them. Even if you're not using them, you should be buying them for the event when it rolls around that you want to be building your legendary heroes for. Now, in terms of this, it's going to cost me more than 148 stamina pills to actually go from green all the way up to yellow. And by the way, my mind was blown earlier today when I finally realized what Tom was talking about with Pandora. So, Jury Essence is what she was referring to. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there was a question asked, like, what is this stuff that I keep getting and I have so much of it in my bag? And I'm like, oh, Jury Essence. I've never heard of that before. It must be Charm Essence, right? So it's about charms, or if it's not Charm Essence, maybe it's maybe it's Outfit Essence. But it turns out it was neither of those. It was in fact Jury Upgrade Essence. And this is where things get a little bit interesting because it opens up quite a lot of doors in terms of not having to spend stamina to blitz, but then being able to spend stamina for your campaign progression. So if you go into the buy materials section for the corresponding item that you need within your jewelry, you can actually use your essence to buy your jewelry essence to buy the corresponding amounts. Now, I don't know about you, but like me, I do have quite a lot of it lying around in my bag. So I personally feel very grateful that I now know I don't have to stress about running out of stamina pills. I still will progress using stamina pills on blitzing, but if I need to get that last bit to unlock this, the next stage, man, I'm going to be using jewelry essence from this this point moving forward. So that brings me into the next subject. What do you spend gold on in events? Well, depending on the event, you probably want to shy away from spending it in terms of the limited discount section. Honestly, it's there's not great value here. Even if you do have quite a lot of gold, honestly, wouldn't recommend buying any of this because it's actually available for free just for grinding out the events. So you've got the arms race, which is another event that offers something very similar. You also have this event, which is Celebrate the Festival. But basically, you can get it for free if you're patient. And the what's the word? I'm thinking of the word. The rate in which the events keep rolling around is it's pretty good. Like you never feel like you're never doing something on this game. Like there's always something else that's popping up. I think Arms Race appears once every 2 weeks or once a month at the least. I feel like every 2 weeks is probably right. I feel like it's once every 2 weeks. So there is pretty much a decent frequency in which they appear. So you're never really losing in terms of progress if you are free to play or a light spender. In terms of myself, I did buy out the 50 shards for 10,000. That really depends on what situation you are in terms of how much gold you have saved up for the next limited hero event. Mainly because you want to be able to either store up the tokens, which will cost you 12,000 for 40 of the tokens for the limited heroes, if you want to save up and use them, or if you saving up 40 tokens, by the end of it, you should probably have about, I want to say 60, but I could be wrong. Which 60 is not terrible in terms of being able to pull a legendary hero or legendary shards. So if you buy the 50 shards here and you've got the 12k, you buy the next to 40. I mean, you probably won't end up on the leaderboard because most people know that strategy. Sometimes it is better just to save up limited hero events and just keep accruing the currency. But you always want to have 12,000 gold to buy these additional rolls for that limited hero event. I personally bought that. It's not a bad investment for me in terms of I know I will definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, be able to buy and build old mate here now that I have those 50 shards. But if you're free to play and you have one option to choose between this and that event, just don't. Just skip this event, spending gold, just save for limited heroes. You won't regret it. In terms of the event currencies that you accrued from your daily drops, the drop rates are pretty dodgy. Not gonna lie. You probably will spend way too much of your saved up resources trying to hunt these things down that it's worth. Just take it as it is. Very Zen like attitude. I just take whatever I get and I move on. It doesn't bother me as much. Look, if you want to try and maximize it as best you can as a free to play player, just be aware you might end up finding yourself spending gold to do so. Again, I would probably try and limit the amount of gold that I would waste trying to hunt down event currency like these ink stones and the pen and ink quills. It's just probably not worth it overall. Now, in terms of what I would buy, if I was a new player, I would prioritize on getting the epic shard chests. That would be my main goal so that I'll eventually be able to get 5 of the same faction heroes in my lineup for the additional bonuses. It is absolutely worth it, unless, of course, you want to do a hybrid nation team. Probably wouldn't recommend that until you get to late game with all the legendary heroes, and at that point, it really is dealer's choice. But in terms of this, prioritize that. Skip your relics; they're not as important. Epic shard equipment chests. Let's be fair. You're gonna need 75 shards for one piece of equipment. You're gonna need 4 pieces of equipment to get the affinity bonus. The affinity bonus looks a little bit like this. So for 4 pieces, you'll get block, HP, and HP percentage, as well as some evasion. Truth is, you're going to need 4 sets though. So it kind of doesn't work out to be very good in terms of value. I would maximize the hero shards if you're new, or if you're a little bit pre existing, I would maximize getting the weapon shards because let's be honest, there's only three legendary weapons so far on my account, so I still need to use three more of these. Um, I'm at that situation where I kind of just want to start maxing them out, and I quite like this fan. So I'm probably going to max that out first, I feel like. So I needed to buy that. That's where I prioritized. Of course, grab these two epic relic chests for the ink stones. That's a no brainer. In terms of what I spent the rest of my ink and pen stones on was Weapon Forge because I'm upgrading my weapons. But of course, for you, it really depends on what stage you are of the game. If you need to make some more of your talents, you should obviously be buying some training pills. If you're looking at progressing your equipment, ultimate refining stones aren't bad. Um, in general, if you don't know anything, like if you're brand new and you're like, what do I buy? Buy this. Buy training pills. You'll use training pills, trust me. Um, I feel like that's probably where the safest bet. If you're going to spend these, just buy training pills. You won't regret it. Hmm. But where does that leave us? Personally wouldn't buy any of the relic shards. You can get one chest a day for free by buying and using the smashes on your treasure hunt to get the jade. It's 5k for a jade, 5k jade for one of these equipment selection chests. So you can pretty much get those every day. I wouldn't equally buy any of the charm upgrades. You should be farming those out naturally. Beast pills is where it is at for me personally. If I had to do it all over again, I would have picked Ultimate Beast Pills from the beginning just because you need a shit ton as you level up your beasts. And yeah, they aren't easy to get. So I actually did spend on the where is it? I actually did spend on buying out the limited beast ultimate beast pill, sorry, for the 50% off. I got 60 of them for 3k. I'm not recommending anyone else do that, but in my boat that was exactly what I needed. But essentially that finishes out. In terms of deluxe, I guess look, it'd be remiss of me not to talk about where you should spend your deluxe. Honestly, for this event, absolutely buy your limited hero legendary chest. You won't regret that. Each one of these are phenomenal in terms of what they do. They actually have some additional bonuses opposed to other legendary heroes. Or at least let me check that out. Let me have a look. They could exactly be the same, but I almost feel like so this guy has Bewitch and Illusion Slaughter. What is my dude? Oh, actually, you know what? That wasn't even a legendary. This was a legendary. Where are we at? Sidetracking here. Oh, maybe they have the same things. They've got two sets, so Toxic Tactic and Toxic Kill. What's the chest got? What's the chest got? Let me have a look. Have a look at you. For me, though, doesn't that look a little bit bigger, though? Because this has like an additional thing, which is Transform. Transform the target into a wild ball for 1 round. Each of the balls' normal attack deals 50% physical damage to a column of enemies. Each of the wild balls' kill attack deals 100% physical damage to a column of enemies. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but it almost seems like they have like if this guy's got break formation, it almost feels like they've got like these little additional things. Empty city, when you have fewer heroes in battle than your enemy, still a total of 2 rage. What's this guy got? Wolf Devourer? See? Got all these weird things that are additional. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But anyway, that's where I'd be spending it on. You actually do need Ascension Stones to upgrade your relics using the Quillian. Speak English. Relics upgrading using Quillian. You need Ascended stones, Ascension Stones, which is very pay to winning. I mean, I guess look, if you're trying to build a Serpent Halberd and you're close to it, maybe you can spend on here. Um, if you got some left over, I guess you could. I feel like that's going to be an event though. That's going to be in another event, so I probably would lean away from spending it. Honestly, this is really, it's everything about this event is just pointing towards you just buying these heroes and building it. Um, but yeah, hopefully that's made a little bit of sense to some people. Try not to confuse everyone at the same time. But in terms of making some progress on the account, I don't know if there's really anything that we can do right now. Is there anything that we can do? Hmm. Besides this, hey, we got to 140. I like that. I don't know. There's not really too much that I can do in terms of progress. I've been thinking about making some progress with my weapons though. So maybe we can suss that out a little bit. What do I want to do first? I guess we can focus on one. We should probably focus on one of these. What do I need? How many of these? You know what? If I just pull them all out and just go black feather. Let's just go black feather. Black feather. Let's go all the way. Maxed out. All right, let's do it. Why not? Let's rank this bad boy up. Let's see what it does. Nice. Maybe it's a good indicator as well how many we're going to need. Wow, we need 20 at this level. Damn. We are going to chew through these. Maybe we can get to another level? Where are we? Alright, let's do it again. Let's go. Where are we? 20, 20, 20. At least they stay the same. And of course, now it's 25. Um, but do we get anything for rank 4 though? Enhanced normal attack has a 60% chance to poison 2 random enemies, reducing their HP by 30% of the attackers by the caster's attack for 2 rounds. Damage done to poison enemies increased to 37% of attackers. Alright, so it does go all the way up to rank 7. I don't think we're going to be able to rank up much more. We pretty much ran out of them. But that's okay. I feel like I wanted to do at least one of these weapons. How much do I need for Zuz's longbow? Ooh, okay. All right. We can definitely do that. Let's go to my bag. Let's get 2 of those shards out. I'm glad I looked. In terms of making some progress, where's Zuz's longbow? Nope, we don't want that. We want 2. Let's go with that. And upgrade, rank up. Nice, very nice. Got some 3 stars there. 3, 5, 8. Okay. What else is there? I am mindful of the fact that I don't really want to level too much of it up. I think I want to enhance you. Let's enhance you to level 100. Let's get you up to level 100. And let's go the Lyra as well. We're going to chew through a lot of this stone, but we have been saving it up for a little bit as well. And I guess because we were upgrading the Black Feather prior to this, let's just upgrade you a little bit more. Yeah, wow, we really are chewing through that. Okay. We didn't quite get all of them to level 100. We got a few though, so that's okay. That's cool. But I don't really think there's too much else, is there? Dalchan, do you have a full set on you? Do you have a full set on you? You do. Do you have a full set? No, you got a half set. That's fine. We are working towards getting a Vanquisher set for you, which is pretty awesome. You have a full set, and you have a full set. I feel like everyone's on the wolf set as well. Why don't we see if we can upgrade in bed? Ooh, what does this do? Are these the shards, maybe? We embedding shards? Hmm. Oh, because it is. Oh, I get it. I get it. So you need to use the epic equipment that is the same. So you can only use the Vermilion, Great Cloak, and the Conqueror Protector shards. Ah, okay. All right. All right. All right. Just for science, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if I can waste some stuff here. What equipment we got? We got 53. Let's open this up. Let's go max U. Doesn't really matter too much. Let's go with that. Let's see what an upgrade does. Now I'm curious. I like when I press things and things happen. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can max this out. So basically, we started with I want to say we started with 16 shards. So I think it's going to take. Can I just hold this down? Nope. Wait, let me hold it down. Okay. Do we get one? What's this do? Ally. Okay. So allies get defense 2000 forged spirit to wood spirit activated. Okay, cool. What's this do? Can I select what I'd like to? No, it selects it for me. Huh. Cool. Very cool. So there's definitely a reason for everybody to keep getting the shards then. From the warrior trial. I love that. All right. Well, there you go. We learned something new there. Let's just keep grabbing some shards then. Um, I do have 200k of this stuff, so I'm not gonna miss it anytime soon. That's pretty cool. Maybe we can try and level up something else. Maybe I reckon we probably have enough with the Conqueror's helm. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if we can. Just buy them all. Just buy them all. Damn, this is going to be a long video. Um, I do apologize in advance for that one. But let's just get it now. Now I'm like, intrigued. 74 is 64 is what we started with this. So how many do we need? So you get plus 8 EXP every one you do. So we started with 70, so 64, I think it was 64. All right. I feel like you almost need a full piece of equipment to level this up once. And then I'm going to actually have a look to see what the other one is. All right, so we got away with about 50 to 60 shards. So how many do we need here? Probably a lot more. It feels like it's progressing a lot slower. So one shard gives 1%. So as you can see, the percentage go up. So it's 1%. So you probably need 100, I assume, to make that level 100. All right, so we're going to torture you all by me tapping this like a madman. Honestly, I'm holding it down so it doesn't work. Can I just drag it up? No, it won't let me. Damn, why is this the one section that doesn't let me blitz or select all? 43%. I think we're no, we're not gonna have enough. We're gonna be short. Damn it. But we're close. We're close, and that's what matters. And we get little rank ups along the way. I think we're going to be short by about 10%. 7% short. Damn it. Is there any way for me to do this? Let's have a look. Let me have a look. Nope. There's literally no way for me to do this. What about here? No, I spent them all. Okay. Well, unfortunately, that's where we end the video. Hopefully, that was as illuminating to you as it was to me just then. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I probably would only recommend upgrading the Vanquisher set with that. But apparently, you can upgrade them. All right. Well, thank you so much, and I will catch you all in the next one. Please stay tuned. Hopefully, the next event is going to be even better.